most of my family, not all of my family, have their own addiction issues with whatever that looks like, right?
Hmm.
And they didn't ask me brought into this, so I don't talk about them because a lot of people have
Yeah.
asked me like, well, how do we know that you're the sister? And it's like, well, here's baby pictures, here's whatever, I showed in my other videos, like I am her sister, whether you believe me or not. Like, who's gonna come on
Yeah.
the internet and say that? Like, that's a weird thing to be like, I'm her sister.
People will do
Um,
weird things for clout on this app, though. Actually, you'll
at,
find out, I guess, the longer you're here. But people
oh my
will do
god,
really strange things for clout. But you're right. Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, it really is you. So
right,
like,
yeah, like and she came
yeah,
live and she admitted and whatever, but
yeah,
so I have my credibility, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but I don't really talk to my family because they're not a normal functioning family. And
yeah.
I joke, and a lot of my friends joke. If you've ever seen the show Shameless,
Yes,
I am Fiona,
yes.
and I will leave it at that. I am Fiona. And especially what season 7 Fiona when she dipped the fuck out. That's she was like, bye. That's me.
I get that. I get
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I get that. A lot of responsibility to kind of be like a kid raising other kids.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's what you felt like.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. So I thought this was like a joke. Somebody had asked me if I would come to this, and I was like, yeah, sure, if I can bring my dog, like joking. Like I thought,
It was
if I
me.
didn't
I
know it was
asked
a
you.
thing, I was like, oh,
Yeah, that was me. And
oh, was
I'm
that
glad.
you?
I'm
Okay,
glad
I
that you
thought it was
came. I'm
a
glad
thing.
you brought your
I thought
dog.
it was a real thing.
It
I
started
thought you
as a
were like,
joke, but truthfully, it turned into a very serious award ceremony for the scammers of TikTok.
yeah,
And your sister was nominated a while ago, like a while ago. But it became very blatantly obvious to me this week that she belongs. She
oh, okay.
belongs on the nomination list.
So
She
tell me a little bit
belongs.
about your thing. I don't know what it means to be nominated. What happens exactly?
It's just an award ceremony.
Okay.
Truthfully, we're just adding scammers to a list,
Oh,
and I basically just post scammers onto a platform. It's truthfully not really anything at all, but we do
hey,
stuff
the
like
more
this
recognition, the
sometimes.
better, because there's still so many people still sending her money, and it's wild that.
Yeah, and that's what us like in the anti-scam community are trying to help like not
Right.
happen anymore. We're trying to make people aware of who on this app is scamming and who you
Yeah.
should be putting your wallet the fuck away for. Sorry, don't mind my language. Um, just like the warning signs. We're the warning signs, basically, of TikTok that like, hey, do not be giving money to these people. Your sister's being added to my particular list of
Yeah.
people that I don't want people giving money to. I try to just show people the facts of what's going on. Talking to you tonight is a very good way to do that.
Yeah.
And help them make their own decision on whether or not they want to give your sister or anybody on this app money at all. Um, Truthfully, it's the best way for people to see, what they should really just be putting their wallet away for,
Right.
truthfully. So
And I know
that's
that a
really
lot of
it.
people want to help, but at the end of the day, and like I said in my live, it's really funny to go make fun of her. It's easy. She's an easy target, right? We all know that she's lied. We all know all the things that you can say, and they're funny. Trust me, I die laughing every day. And I'm a petty bee, so I know I love it. I do. But the more people go watch her lives and the more people that like it and the more people that tell their friends about it, the every like so many people that are going in there to hate, one person gets in that feels bad, and they
Yeah.
think they're helping. They're not. And I know everybody's concerned about Jace, and at the end of the day, if they keep giving her money, I don't if something happens to her, I don't know what's going to happen to him. Like he's probably going to end up in like foster care.
He probably will.
And I don't know
He
if that's
probably
better.
will.
I don't know. I don't know if that's my place to say that. I know my parents would probably try and take him. I don't know if they can, especially with my dad being sick now. My mom's not really very mobile. My younger sister can only handle so much, and she's having a baby of her own. I'm
Yeah.
just flat out not doing it. I'm going to be very transparent about that. I'm just not. That's not my responsibility, and I'm not doing it. Um,
You don't have to. Truthfully,
yeah,
you
and I'm
don't,
not
and
even
I
going to
totally get
apologize for
that.
that because I don't feel bad about it. I'm not doing it. It's not my kid. I didn't,
No, I get it.
but
Yep.
she's not using the money. And I'm not going to sit here and say what she's using the money for because I don't know. I'm not there. Could she be using it for what she says she is? Absolutely part of it. I don't know how much she's getting. But what I'm saying
Aside
is,
from the Uber driver money, I guess, yeah.
right. what you're giving her money for is not what she's using it for, and I'm just basically sending her to an early grave, honestly. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, if you're
so
giving her money, you are helping her. Yeah, and not in a good way, not in the way that she's making you think that you're being helpful. Sorry,
yeah,
you're not
if
helping
you
the
care,
way that
you
you
need
should
to
be.
ignore. I
She
mean, the
needs
best
resources,
is she's been
not
given resources though. That's the thing, is she doesn't care. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, and the wildest part is so there was a situation which I talked about in one of my videos that anybody can go back and watch. There was a situation where she somehow got the numbers of a doctor, like that they, you know how they use like the pharmacy to call in prescriptions, and
Yeah.
she was calling in prescriptions for herself and her kids, and gave that information and sold it to other people. She was investigated by the FBI and the DEA. Got to go to court, was facing jail time, whole nine. And they gave her probation and a slap on the wrist, and were basically like, just don't do that again. CPS, CYS, whatever you call them in like wherever you live, like the Child Protective Services,
DCF, CPS, yeah.
yeah, whatever you call them, they have been involved with her for literal decades, literally over 2 decades. They don't care. Like people keep saying, oh, call CPS. They're not going to do anything. I mean, they're not. I mean, the house that she's in, they put her in it.